Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm Hafa and I'm autistic and I'm an artist. It's been a month that I don't post any video here on YouTube, and that's because of a simple reason. I'm autistic. So that means that even wanting to be consistent, sometimes I can't. And I wasn't consistent this last month because of the weather. It's cold here now. It's winter time, and it's very hard to manage life when it's cold. So I have a lot of symptoms that makes everything harder than it already is. The bird distracted me. Could you hear the bird? So as you can see, it's cold and it's frustrating because I can't exist the way I want to. Even when it's warm, I can't exist as I want to. Because in society, we have all these expectations put on us that we have to be functional all the time, that we have to, you know, you know what I mean. If you're autistic, you know even better what I mean. So I had to take that pause because I was not very loud truck passing by. Could you hear that? I had to take this month off and I was just painting the whole time because also because Instagram Meta deleted my Instagram account, and I'll talk about that in another video. I would just painted this whole time because I couldn't even post on Instagram. That was my main social media where I was posting things every day, like sharing my daily stuff and my painting process and everything. So yeah, there's that I'll make a video about, but I'm talking about how hard it is for us to be autistic and to exist. And right now, for me, it's even harder because of the cold weather. So I need to be patient and not get frustrated about it, because it's a period of the year that every time it's hard for me to manage my emotions. I shake, because it's cold, my body shakes. And then, of course, I can't really use my hands because my whole body is shaking. So that gets on the way of me producing art. And, well, I have my body hurts, not just the skin, like my whole body hurts. Human relations is even harder to manage. Like I'm not really able to talk. It's hard. Like it's very hard to make a video like I'm making right now. Today's kind of sunny, so it's not that cold, and I woke up in a good mood. So I was like, yeah, I should use this good mood thing to produce a video. And I think that, well, I hope that I'll be able to make a video every week from now on. So this video is more of explaining why I disappeared for a month, and also it's also like a reminder for me, for you, if you need these words, that existing, living, is already hard for neurotypicals. For us, neurodivergent, it's so hard, but we got used to it. So we don't really talk about it all the time because we're used to it. But even sometimes, when it's some days it's very hard to exist, and I feel like talking to someone about it, and then I'm just I should not talk about it because they're not gonna understand. Or if I talk to an autistic person about it, they will understand, but then they'll get sad too because they go through the same thing as me. So I just keep it to myself, and then I hope to wake up better the next day, you know, like having better thoughts and just keeping everything like kind of under control in a way, you know. Um, so on this video, I really want to talk about this, that, you know, it makes me frustrated that I didn't post a video for a month, but also it makes me feel good that I can always come back. You know, it's not because I didn't post videos for a month that I ruined something, because I didn't. It's just a pause and it's fine. And you see like how, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm having a hard time speaking, and that's because it's cold. So like it affects my whole system, like it affects everything. And I'm very happy that I'm being able to make this video right now. And I have a lot of news that happened this month. Loud truck. I want to talk about Roots and Voices, the series that I was producing. I had to stop that, and I'll make a video about that later. My goal was to make 40 portraits of singers that I really like, Brazilian singers, but I had to stop that series, and I'm doing something else now. But I really want to show you all the portraits that I painted and what's new now that I'm making at this moment. And yeah, I don't know, I just think that it's hard being an autistic person, and it's hard to be an artist. And if you're an artist that is autistic, it's like super hard. So it's okay to take a break, you know. That's how I feel about my month break. And I can tell, like I can remember, and I could share with you like other times that I had to stop for more than a month, even, you know, like sometimes like for a year, I think, you know, like I had pauses that took me, well, it feels like right now I know that it was needed, but at the time I just felt like I was not enough and all that. But that's something awful to think and to feel about yourself. So we need to be more kind and have patience. It's hard to be patient, but I feel that now more than ever that's necessary, because I need to make my artistic path go somewhere. Like I need to construct this path, I need to get somewhere with this. And if I lose patience, how can I get somewhere? Or if I give up, so I'm not giving up, I'm not, you know, like we have to find ways to, yes, we're gonna get frustrated, but we have to keep calm and think and change the plan sometimes. Accept that things are not ideal and our reality is this. So if I have this reality, how can I exist in this reality? So this video is about not giving up and taking a break if necessary, and having patience to keep going, even if you feel like you're a worm or some kind of very little insect that takes forever to make a change in your own life. But it will happen if you just keep going in your own time, you know. So yeah, this is how I feel. I'm a worm and I need to keep going in my own time, because my own time, it's the time that I exist, like the time that I have, the time that I know how to exist in. It's my way of existing, you know? My brain, my time, like everything is it's how I am, like it's who I am. So accepting that is accepting who we are. And by accepting who we are is how we can keep going. So I hope you keep going and you get somewhere, and I hope we get somewhere together. So thank you for being here. Thank you for having patience with me too. And I hope you're having patience with yourself. Bye.